Point number 1, she respects your opinions and your suggestions. Now, Aries woman herself is very intelligent and everybody knows that, and people really do rely on her intelligence also. So it's only normal for her to expect the same amount, if not more, intelligence from you also. And when she has that trust in your intelligence, in your abilities, and she can trust you with her decision-making process or even with your decisions, if she can trust that you are a true leader, if she can trust that you will have the best advice, if she can trust that you have abilities and you will lead yourself or her or the family in the right direction, she loves that and she will definitely admire you. Now, the thing to understand about the Aries woman is that she has no time and patience for dummies. And while that may sound really bad, but she honestly does not like people who don't even have common sense. So if you are somebody who's thick-minded, I am so sorry, you don't even stand a chance. Because love is respect for Aries women, and if she's able to respect you and admire your opinions and suggestions, I didn't say advice, then she's possibly even able to put you in that category where she loves you. Which also brings us to our next point, which is that she admires you. Now again, she is very influential and powerful herself, so she's used to the feeling that everybody follows her, everybody listens to her, everybody expects from her, and everybody also kind of relies on her. And when she starts seeing that quality in you, that is where her true girly self is able to come out and she can admire you. Then that is truly a sure sign that she really, really loves you, because she hardly ever finds people that she can really, truly admire, because she's so admirable herself. She hardly ever finds that in other people, but when she does, she loves you. If she is able to admire you, your intelligence, your character, your abilities, your strength, she's yours. And if you are somebody who has true leadership skills, you're assertive and really headstrong, there is no way on earth she's not gonna love you. She's gonna look at you with awe, like with rose-colored glasses on, like super attractive. And trust me, her body language is gonna tell you all. Point number 3, she becomes extra girly in front of you. Now, Aries is very used to being bossy, the leader, maybe probably even the alpha female, and the leader of the group. So if she comes across as extra girly and like giggly and smiley and a little shy in front of you, then that is a sure sign that she truly, truly does love you. Or if you're not on that stage yet, then she probably definitely has a crush on you for sure. Because one thing with the Aries woman is that she likes being adored. No matter how bold and strong and crazy she might come across sometimes, she is very soft, very sensitive, and very girly from the inside. And when she is finally able to bring that out, that's where she truly likes you. Because she loves being adored. That is the type of dynamic she likes in a relationship. She wants to respect you and admire you, and she herself wants to be adored. Remember Kim Kardashian, how she always said she likes to be adored? Yeah, it's kind of like that. So call her self-obsessed, it is what it is. Talking about self-obsessed, she may come across as she really truly loves herself and she only thinks of herself, but that is not true. That is the surface level thing that you're looking at. When you look deeper into her, she is really clean and kind at heart, and she always has that touch of innocence and naivete to herself, which makes her so attractive to other people in the first place. So overall, her heart is always in the right place. Point number 4, when she starts to wait. Now, Aries is known for being impatient. That is her trademark. She's known to like challenges. She's always on the go, and there's always something going on in her life. Her life is truly very colorful, very joyful, and there's always something going on with her. However, when she starts to fall for you, she kind of slows down just a little bit, because now she's trying to feel it out and test it out, and she's watching what you do, and she's going to start being a bit more careful. And rather than taking you up as a challenge and running after you, chasing after you, she's going to actually stop for a while, because now she wants to see what you truly do and what value she holds for you. So she surprisingly becomes a bit more patient and starts to wait out the process. That is if she's truly serious. Because all her life she has chased things and made things happen, and she's been a little impatient sometimes, a little impulsive at times also. So she's used to that fiery energy where she goes after things and she's a go-getter and she makes things happen. And she always manages very well also. But in this case now, she has to be a bit more patient, and it's just that mature self, the sensible self starts coming out on the surface. So when she's being kind and patient and waiting for you to take the next step, she is expecting you to be an assertive, headstrong ass big man so you can take the lead, so that she can put her trust in you for life. And if you're not capable to do that, she's gonna slowly just vanish. So yes, when she becomes a bit more careful, that's how you know. Because she's trying to trust you to come correct. And she's giving you that time and space, so don't mess it up. Also, one thing you need to know about her, legacy is her thing. So if you're not persistent and consistent and reliable, assertive and action-based, she won't settle down with you. No matter how much she likes you, she just won't be able to put her trust in you to be able to rely on you. And that's a big sign that she doesn't want you anymore. And she starts to vanish. So if you have shown her any type of inconsistency, she might take it as a challenge in the beginning, but at one point she's going to soon realize that this is just going to be a game. Good for now, take it up as a challenge, have fun with it, but she's not going to love you or settle down with you for the long run. Because she's also very smart and practical. Point number 5, my personal favorite, she becomes very sensitive. In a perfect world, an Aries woman would be walking planet Earth with a tape on her head that says, fragile. They are so easily wounded and they always somehow deep down think maybe they're just not good enough. This is one of the insecurities usually the Aries woman always tends to have, no matter how amazing, how fabulous, how glamorous, how gorgeous, no matter how bold she comes across, she always has this underlying feeling that maybe she's wrong, maybe she's not good enough, probably doesn't have the guts, she's a little shy, oh for sure. So she feels sad and hurt very easily. So when she sees that you're actually very considerate, and if you have been very considerate, she's definitely gonna love you. So small things like if you mess up like special occasions for her, for example, if it's her birthday or like New Year's Eve or Valentine's or whatever, she's actually gonna think, no matter what reasons you may have, she's actually gonna think that you don't care about her anymore, and she's gonna feel super sad and super hurt, and yes, she'll be wounded for a while. So if you're somebody who just vanishes or gives her way too much space more than needed, then she won't really fall for you for the long run. She won't like that, because when you give an Aries woman way too much space, she starts wandering around just thinking, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe he doesn't care anymore, okay. She finds this very insincere, so she's gonna step out. And all of this not because she's playing a game, but because she's hurt and wounded and she's super sensitive. So you have to be a bit more gentle and a bit more considerate. If she is the evolved type of Aries woman, then she'll be still very respectful and just like quietly just go, kind of sad and hurt, even though she really wants you to just really take a step and become a man finally. But if you don't, she's gonna leave it at that. So yes, even though you might have heard that Aries does chase and likes a challenge, yes they do. However, when they are serious or trying to fall or trying to settle down, then they don't play no games. They're very direct and very honest, and yes, they get hurt very easily when they're trying to be serious or if they already are serious. So if she's that younger version of an Aries, she's gonna really run her mouth. But for the most part, if she's grown and evolved a little bit, she's not gonna say anything. Not at all, no. She's gonna try and be graceful. Oh, by the way, if you want to see how Aries evolves to be a better version of an Aries later in life after like 30s or mid 40s, then you can actually watch that video. I have a detailed video about everything you need to know about an Aries woman and how the process of evolvement happens for her, which is quite painful. So maybe watch that video, you're gonna love that. I'll link that down in the description for you. Don't miss that video. If you're an Aries, you will know yourself just by watching that video, and it will put a lot of things into perspective also. Coming back to the Aries for now, well, let's see. If you have been considerate, consistent and persistent, she's finally gonna love you anyway. That's how you win her over, right? So talk sweetly and try to have quality time. She's not the person who wants 24/7 from your time, but whatever time you may have together, make it quality, show some effort at least. It's easy to keep her, have quality time, be a little gentle towards her feelings, okay? Because as I said, she's wounded very easily. Give her small little presents here and there and she's very happy. And of course, she's gonna love you because that is ultimately what she's looking for. She always has that inner child in herself. That is what Aries is. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and they are the little baby, okay? They're like the little toddler, not even that. They are the fetus. They are so small, so they are like a little girl. So when you take care of them like in that way, they will agree to everything. They will do everything. Like they understand the language of love. If you're gonna be forceful, impatient, rough, insensitive towards her, there's no way on earth she's gonna love you. Her little girl radar system is gonna detect manipulation. If you've also been somebody who has never given her way too much space and always kind of been there for her and reliable, And she always comes back to you to talk about serious things because she wants your opinion on things and your suggestions on things because she respects your intelligence and decision-making powers, then yes, she is truly falling for you. Because there's not many people on planet Earth she relies on when it comes to intelligent decision-making other than herself. So too much space for her means, okay, this person doesn't care for me, right, get it. Sad, but let me just go. Games like hot and cold, coming and going, on and off, she will never fall for that. As I said, she will take it up as a challenge just for like a month or two and soon get tired of that also. Because at the end of the day, she needs you to be reliable. And she admires consistency and a stable energy. And she's always there in your radar. Yeah. She's telling you, this is my territory. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. All you have to do is be gentle. Also, if you meet her often, whether it's at your home or in your car, she's definitely gonna leave some things around. She's just marking her territory because she likes you. She does, okay? Whether it is her, I don't know, her shoe, her earring, her little something, she's definitely gonna show that I was here and now I'm gone. And now you sit there, watch those things and miss me. You better, okay? And if she leaves nothing, she's definitely gonna try and leave her fragrance around there. Even better. So you smell it and miss her presence. Point number 6, she becomes extra sensitive and a little innocent. She is super sensitive and very careful with her feelings because she knows she's wounded very easily. Ouch. So she's extra shy in front of you and always a little giggly and kind of like smiling and like, you know, winking a little bit here and there. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's truly very fiery, passionate, sexy and all of that. However, with her feelings, she's gonna be a little careful, a little sensitive, a little shy to express them in the first place because she is now gonna become a bit more slow, patient, careful, and she's gonna watch what you do first. Because she's certainly not here trying to get her feelings hurt by you, okay? So she is gonna wait out the process and she's gonna tell you that she's in love very slowly, very slowly. Don't expect it to happen too quickly. She's definitely gonna wait for you to open up and be expressive and be very consistent with your feelings, and only then she will open up. Otherwise she won't. She is watching out and feeling out the process. She's watching what you do. So be very action-based, and if you are, she's soon gonna open up. Yeah, she's gonna love you. Point number 7, she prepares herself for you and food. Oh yes, let's talk about this. Now, she's a little bit of a tomboy, like if she has been a tomboy in her, you know, earlier days of life or later, but she has a little bit of that flair in her. She likes comfort. So yes, she'll always be in her loungewear or the PJs or whatever. Don't get me wrong, she knows how to glam up, of course, but she's gonna do that mainly for you. So when she starts doing that for you, like making herself extra pretty for you, wearing heels and dresses and lipsticks and maybe your favorite colors and having a smile on her face all the time, she definitely likes you. Because if she's doing that, that is a great deal of work for her. Because ever heard of a bride with a gown and sneakers underneath? Yeah, that's an Aries. Also, if she does girly things, if she makes things with her hands, like DIY, little crafty things for you, or anything, if she stitches you a shirt or something, or if she cooks for you, she's trying to show you all her girly skills that she has, the wifey skills that she has. She definitely likes you because trust me, she is not putting any effort for anybody. Usually, no, she doesn't care much. No, she's one of those people who wants you to like her anyways without doing anything. So when she starts doing these things, she truly likes you. And she wants you to appreciate her skills and like respect her and appreciate her beauty and adore her. Remember, she likes to be adored. She does have that little bit of that innocent, childlike naivete to herself. However, don't confuse that because she's emotionally quite seasoned and mentally very intelligent. So no, she's not silly. She's not stupid. She's quite sensible, but just a little shy. And might come across like she's a little silly also. And funny too. She's actually quite funny. In a weird way. Point number 8, and this is very important. She tries to make you a little jealous. Now, don't get me wrong. She's not going to do major crazy things. No. She's very considerate like that, trust me. But